Hi guys, I just wanted to make a quick video to introduce you guys a little bit to the books. So I picked out a few of my favorites to share with you. The first one I want to show you is these are the baby's very first playbook series, and this one is the animals. So basically they have like touchy feely spots, they have like finger trails, and they're just like really sensory for young kids. So there's lots of sensory things on every page where they can use their fingers. So my daughter, who is 15 months, really loves these books, and they're super bright and fun too. So there's a whole bunch in that series of different types. And this one is super fun too. These are the slide and see books. So instead of having flaps and things like that, they have slides, which are really nice because they're kind of indestructible. So, like, my daughter loves to, when she sees flaps, she loves to pull on them. So these are a good alternative for her. Although my almost 4-year-old son loves these too. So they reach kind of a pretty good age range. So those are the slide and sees, and there's four different ones to choose from. There's Under the Sea, the Zoo, Animals, and I'm blanking on the fourth one. But the next one is a series called the Peep Inside books. And again, there's tons to choose from. The one that I have here on hand is the Riding Hood one, the Little Red Riding Hood one. But there's also like animal homes and Peep Inside the Garden, where you can learn about things. But this one's just the story of Little Red Riding Hood, and I love them because they're so they're just so creative, and the pictures are awesome. See all, like, you can see through the pages to the next things that are going on. They have some flaps too. These are really creative and fun books. The next one that I like is these Look Inside books. So these are the two I have here, but again, like the rest, there's tons to choose from. So I have the Look Inside Sports and Look Inside Space. This one is like my son's favorite one right now. So these ones, they just have like tons and tons of flaps and information. They even have flaps within flaps to teach you about things. And so this one's all about space. And again, tons to choose from. This one, it has a big fold out thing of the whole solar system. So anyway, these are awesome books too, with just a little bit more information. So maybe good for a little bit older kids. But again, my 3-year-old loves these. I have to sit and read them to him, obviously, but he loves them as well as they would be good for older kids too. I really like this book. This is the complete book of Farmyard Tales, and it has, how many, like 12 stories in it, and you can buy them all separately too. There's a lot more than 12 stories, there's a bunch, but every page, the thing that I love about this is every page has a little duck for the kids to find. So you'll see there, it's like up in the corner there, and every single page has one, and so it can keep my son quiet for a long time as he goes through and looks at all of them. And it's also a really good book for kids who are just kind of starting out reading too. So that one's awesome. The Lift the Flap Questions and Answers books are really good. Again, they have a bunch of flaps with information. Each page has like one big question, so where, and then there's little questions that go with it. So where do birds go in the winter? Lift a flap. And some fly off to warmer countries, others stay put when it gets really cold. They puff out their feathers to keep warm. And so each page has, again, a different big question. How, why, yes or no, and then it goes on to have the answers underneath these. So those are fun books. And the last one that I want to share with you that I'm loving right now, because my son is super into counting, and this is a fairly new book. It's a Count to 100 book. So it starts with doing 1 through 10. And then it skips through 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. And on each page, you get to count all the different things. And so they go all the way through the different ones. And then the very last one is this big star one, which is super fun. So this one can be a really good one for teaching kids their numbers. And those are just a few of my favorite ones for right now, but my list is changing every day. I hope that helps you to introduce you to some of the books.